Turning points of World War II. By 1942, World War II had plunged the world into unprecedented darkness. Axis powers appeared unstoppable. Germany controlled most of Europe, Japan dominated large areas of Asia and the Pacific, and Italy pushed its ambitions across North Africa. For millions, it seemed only a matter of time before the Allies collapsed. Yet history is rarely decided by momentum alone. The first major shift came in the Pacific. In June 1942, the United States and Japan clashed at the Battle of Midway. Using intercepted intelligence, American forces launched a surprise attack on Japan's carrier fleet. In a matter of hours, 4 Japanese aircraft carriers were destroyed. Japan lost not only ships, but experienced pilots and naval dominance. From that moment on, Japan would fight defensively, struggling to replace what had been lost. Across the deserts of North Africa, another turning point was unfolding. Control of the region meant access to vital supply routes and oil resources. In late 1942, Allied forces halted Axis advances at El Alamein and then launched major landings in Morocco and Algeria. Caught between advancing armies, Axis forces were gradually pushed out of Africa entirely. The Mediterranean was secured, and the Allies gained confidence and momentum. But the most decisive struggle of the war was taking place in the East. In 1942, German forces advanced deep into the Soviet Union, aiming to capture the city of Stalingrad. What followed was one of the bloodiest battles in human history. Fighting took place street by street, building by building, in freezing conditions. Soviet forces refused to surrender. In November, the Red Army launched a massive counteroffensive, encircling the German Sixth Army. Cut off from supplies and reinforcements, German soldiers faced starvation, cold, and constant attack. In February 1943, the remaining forces surrendered. Stalingrad marked the first complete destruction of a German army and shattered the myth of Nazi invincibility. From that point onward, Germany was forced into a long and costly retreat. As the Eastern Front drained German resources, the Western Allies prepared for their own decisive move. For years, Nazi Germany had feared an invasion from the West. That invasion came on June 6, 1944 D-Day. Under cover of darkness and deception, Allied forces crossed the English Channel and stormed the beaches of Normandy. The landings were costly and chaotic, but they succeeded. Within weeks, thousands of troops and vehicles poured into France. A second front was now open in Western Europe. Germany was trapped between advancing Allied armies from the west and the relentless Soviet push from the east. Meanwhile, the war in the Pacific continued island by island. Allied forces adopted a strategy known as island hopping, capturing key islands while bypassing heavily fortified positions. This strategy steadily pushed Japan back toward its homeland, cutting off supplies and weakening its ability to resist. By 1944 and early 1945, the outcome of the war was becoming clear. Axis forces were retreating on all fronts. Cities lay in ruins. Civilian populations suffered immensely. Resistance movements across occupied Europe grew bolder, while Allied air power crippled enemy industry. The turning points of World War II did not end the war immediately, but they decided its direction. Victory was now a matter of time. The question was no longer if the war would end, but how much more the world would lose before it did.